Yo, what's going on, ladies? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. So, in this video, I wanted to tell you that whenever you're out here dating these guys, right, and you find this guy that you really like, he's just like, he's better than all the guys you've been seeing. You think, oh, this guy is the one. I like him a lot. I would love for this guy to be my boyfriend. You're constantly thinking about him and all this other stuff, right? What I want you to do is, I want you to enjoy every moment that you're having with this guy. But I also want you to fall back. You understand? Like, I want you to be completely engaged, but also detached. Now, this might sound hard, this might sound impossible, but there's a reason for this. See, most of the time, why you have a hard time finding a man you want, getting the man you want, is because when you meet a guy you really like, you start to get extremely excited. You start to visualize you and this guy being together. You start to think about how much you want this guy to be your man. You want this guy to be that dude. And you think that it's going in that direction because, he's being responsive to you. He's texting you. He's calling you. He's setting dates. He's seeing you. Y'all are having good sex and everything is great. But what you have to understand is that this relationship is still new. You understand? And see, when a relationship is new, right, everything seems great. Everything seems awesome. Everything seems on point. He's just like really on point. This guy is like the best. Like, he's just perfect right now. But then what happens is that he can't keep up what he's been doing. Like, he ends up falling off. Like, he was calling you every day and, oh shit, he forgot to call me today, or he didn't call me today. And now you're panicking, you're losing your mind, you're thinking what's going on, right? But the thing is that you've been here before. You've been in this situation where you met another guy before this guy who was basically doing the same thing, but for some reason you think this guy's going to be different. Now, maybe he might be, right? But what I'm saying is fall back, because he might not be. He might be the same as the last guy. And then so when you're so caught up in it, what's going to happen is you're going to get frustrated and angry if things don't turn out how you're expecting. You're going to be like, oh, see, I knew it. He was just like the other guy, and all these men are trash, and I can't find anyone that wants to love me, and all this other extra shit. Right? Now, the part that you have to understand is that when you're feeling upset and frustrated by these things happening with these guys, you have to understand that part of it is you participating in that situation also, meaning you are participating by putting all of your energy and emotions, you're putting your heart into this guy who hasn't proven himself yet to be, the type of guy who's reliable, the type of guy who's actually consistent. Because, if you've been seeing some dude for 2, 3, maybe 4 months, whatever, that's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing. Right? Try being with that same guy and him being that consistent and on point for a year, and then come and talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? That same guy who's sending you texts, taking you out, being the knight in shining armor. Let's see if he can do that for a year, and then we'll see. See, this is how you have to look at it. Again, enjoy the time you're with him. Have fun while you're together. But don't take this guy too seriously until he has proven over time that he is as consistent as he's being right now. You understand? And if he's not, then that's showing you something. That's telling you something. Right? Now, this doesn't mean that, he's a bad guy. It doesn't mean that he's not a good dude and that y'all could actually make something happen. I'm just saying, don't get caught up in the fantasy, or don't get caught up in, all of the, amazing things that seem to be happening at this moment. Let the relationship breathe. You understand? See where it goes. See if he can stand the test of time. And then that's the guy that you give your heart to. You feel what I'm saying? Once he's been there, once he's seen you through the tough times. You understand? See, you're giving your heart to these dudes before. You're giving it to them too early. You understand? And that's why you keep getting your heart broken. That's why you keep getting played. That's why you keep feeling like, oh, all these guys are the same and all that, because it's not just him. It's also you. You understand? You're going along for that ride. Right? You're not playing the game in the way where you're making it to where he feels that he needs to sort of put in some work to be able to get your attention. You're not putting it to where he needs to put in some work to be able to see you as the type of chick that he actually worked for, or he put in a lot more energy, he put in a lot more time so that he can appreciate you, versus a woman who, he's just sort of been hitting up all the time. You see him whenever he wants to see you. You're just available all the time. And then he ends up taking you for granted. And this is where all of the bullshit happens and starts. You understand? Again, I'm telling you, enjoy the time. Be engaged in the situation. Enjoy the time you're with him, but also fall back. Also be detached until time shows you that he's going to be this consistent. Because it's easy to be, consistent the first, second month, third month maybe. But as time goes on, is he still invested? Does he still want to see you? Does he still show you the same amount of energy and enthusiasm as he did last month? You understand? So ladies, I'm just telling you, don't give these guys your heart too early. Wait a while. And then once he's shown improved, then you can give it to him. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do two quick things. One, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And two, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 Highly Effective Steps for Finding and Keeping a Man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.